Hello, HPG customers and friends. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, uh, last day of 2020, and I guess I could probably speak for everyone here. It's been a crazy year for a bunch of reasons. Of course, COVID being number one in the headlines and everything else. But speaking of other things, HPG. HPG, this is my first full year running HPG full time. As many as you know, last year around August, I quit my full time job, being a computer draftsman slash checker, designer, whatever you want to call me. Did that for 31 years. Designed oil field refinery equipment, demountable flare systems, tank oxidizers, big heaters, burners, you name it. If it was in there, I could draw it, check it, and design it. So it was a good run, but now I'm doing this full time, and we had a great year. We grew a lot, we added a lot of new items. Started with 3D printing and added a ton of rondels. I think we doubled the amount of rondels we carry, the big thick ones. We've got several games in development, different stages, and several coming out in 2021. We've gotten some great ideas from people. We've added a couple new designers to the HPG team, and like I said, it's been a great year for HPG, and I'm hoping 2021 will even be better. I do want to give a shout out to my designers, and if I forget anyone, I got Will Henson, Mike Kelly, both of them out there in the West Coast. I've got Bob Hatcher, and I got Misha Kessler, and I've got Chris Atkins, Stuart Brewer. I got Delijah Shoopers. I got Morton Monk, and Preston. Got a new one. Him and I are working on the 1861 global game. So we've got a lot of things going on. Without these designers, HPG wouldn't be half the company they are. They give a lot of input, a lot of hours, and a lot of help for me. And most of them, if not all of them, become friends. So I think most of them have been out here to HPG, or I've been out there. So I've been out to where Will is, and I've been out to Chris Atkins' place. The other ones have all have extended invites, but I think Bob's been here, and Delijah and Morton and Will and all the guys. I think I got a couple designers, especially the newer ones, that have not made it out here yet. So, but anyway, that's that. I'm hoping everyone is checking on the website under the new items up there in the top left. If you click on it, it lists by week all the items that are new, and you can click on them. They're all hyperlinked. So if you click on it, it goes right to it. The top one right now says generic Capitol building. It's a 3D printed Capitol building. You can paint any color you want and make it stand out on your board. It's a great size. There's a picture of it that I painted one gold and put it on our Global War 36 3x6 map, and it looks really nice. And we started carrying the Shores of Tripoli, a little war game, looking for a little 45-minute game. You might look at that. Added a bunch of box sets, and of course a bunch of rondels all this week. Then last week we ordered more box sets, some 3D printed items as well. Order the Red Banner marker. We had someone request selling that in 5, so we hadn't put that on there. We got that neutral flag set for someone who's got the Global War 36 and they want the neutral territories with a little flag rondel on there. It gives you the exact amount you need. So big savings in cost. I'll be adding more 3D printed items today. I've got like 5 or 6 World War One battleships, I believe, both UK and German, and a couple other items, but I'll add them. Look for them today. We're only working a half day tomorrow, off New Year's Day, of course, and if people from last time watched the video. My anniversary, my wedding anniversary, is New Year's Eve, so I'll be taking my wife for a couple days and getting away, taking her some nice dinner. I think we're going to a dance New Year's Eve, and it'll be nice. So I wish everyone a happy New Year and be safe. Um, Other things, 2021. What does that have to? What I guess I should say, what's in store for HBG in 2021? Well, as many as you know, we got the Midway game that's ready. It's ready to release. Um, that game is going to be our first 3D printed game, as in all the items, pieces you need for the game are going to be 3D printed here in house. Now, if you got a lot of your own stuff, Midway, American Japanese carriers, American Japanese planes, so some of you guys got tons of pieces. You can put your own game together. Now, we are going to sell it like 3 different levels. One, everything. Another one, if you've got pieces in this, so there'll be 3 tiers. So if you have certain things, now I can't break it down, I mean, I could break it down to 10 different tiers depending on what you have, but it just doesn't become viable here at HBG for us to do that. So but I am trying to make it as cost effective for everybody as it can. So look for that. That should be. I held it. We're trying a couple things in house. Hopefully it'll be a surprise, but a couple weeks we should see Midway. You can see, I mean, we've got the rule. I mean, we've got everything in house: map, rules, play aids. Everything's printed, ready to go. After that, we've got what do we have after that? Oh, Global War 2025 Meltdown, all ready to go. I've got China's working on the both molds for the factions. We've got a U.S. equipment, which will be done in the 3 colors. What am I? I can't even think. U.S. green. You got the NATO blue and the Pacific Coalition yellow gold, and then we have the Chinese mold, which would be the Chinese Communist red, and then we have the Russian brown, and then the Caliphate will be black. And I think we're going to do something different. We can 3D print in black. So I think what I'm going to do is 3D print the Caliphate pieces. They have some unique pieces, so they'll be nice that you'll have another faction with its own unique pieces. So I think you'll really enjoy those. It's something we're trying. Well, we started printing in black, so everything's coming out good. We've done the testing on it and everything, so it's all good. So I really think you're going to like that. So look for that around spring. I'm hoping March, but it might be April. After that, we're going to have Global War 1914. My goal is to get it out by the end of summer, which is doable. It's all being play tested, fixed. I just talked to Bob yesterday, talking about one of the charts, modifying it. So we're constantly tweaking things right now. And then at the end of the year, Chris and I, we're going to try to get the Global War 1985 out. So it's going to be a busy year for HBG. What is it? I think there was something on my lips there. Very busy. Of course, I've got a lot of rondels to come out. You just saw this last batch. I've got another batch sitting there that are being cut right now. And probably another, I think it's 55 more rondels. And then after that, I've got another batch that's in the queue. And then I've got some resource markers that are double-sided that should be ready anytime. And then I'll have some more task force army markers for you guys. And those are probably 6 to 8 weeks within that, if not quicker. That first batch, being the holidays, I know, it's been a little slow on receiving some of that stuff. So one or 2 weeks for probably some more rondels, and then within 6 to 8, we should see the more batches. So be a lot more rondels coming. and we've got a lot of things going on. We're really trying to bring uh, more and more items for everybody. I'm hoping that you know we hoping that most of you saw the contest we ran. We had the 12 Days of Christmas, which we gave away a bunch of reward points, and then we have the weekly contest. If you look up at the top where it says prizes, you can win with social media. You can win by sending in house rules, and then we do a drawing. So if I have 5 people send in house rules, I do a random number generator, and boom, whoever wins it. And then one of them is just ordering from HBG. I draw one if it's under $100 your order, and then I draw another one for anyone over $100, and they both get reward. Oh, well, you get a choice. A lot of people pick the reward points, which is the number one prize that people are picking, and then the America game is number 2. So speaking of America, we're discontinuing it, put it on a deep discount, and they've been flying off the shelf. So that's a good thing. We needed to get rid of some dead inventory. Between the end of the year, I get to do the inventory for the owning a business, so it's never fun. So a week from Saturday, I've got 4 of us coming in. It'll probably be an all-day deal to count everything I have in the warehouse. And I know some of you designers have been here to my warehouse. You know how big of a job that is to count. Plus my office, I've acquired a few things for reference, whether it's books or games. So that'll have to be all looked into. But I do wish everyone a happy new year from everyone here at HBG. I'm going to try to get out another video next week. I want to do, and said, I want to do a 2025 video to show you some of the things I have. I mean, I don't need to be putting off, like I do have, like there's the carrier, the Chinese carrier, and, we've got some LHDs, that's also the Chinese one. So I have all the stuff here. I want to show the masters, and that way you can see the progress of the 2025. And I think a lot of people are excited about it. We've given out all the Russian sets that were on pre-order, and we are gonna probably next week. I might try to do it today. The next 2 colors, which is maroon and plum, for pre-order. And then we'll do pre-order for the 2025, so I can kind of get an idea how many people are going to want that. Of course, you're going to need prices as well, midway as well. And I'm working on pricing for, this is the midway. I've got the chart there, and 2025. So just giving you a heads up on that. So if you got any questions, email me, Doug@historicalboardgaming.com. I always try to answer everything. Pieces, people, the one thing, do a couple house cleaning things. We get several emails a week saying, hey, I forgot to order this with my order I just ordered. Can you add this? An invoice. And we always try to accommodate where we can. I know most of you'll receive an invoice, and we ship off. Sometimes we ship the thing off with the new items in there. We invoice you, and we never receive payment. That's happened several times. So we're probably going to have to start holding the orders until it's paid. I'm I trust people, and sometimes it comes back and bites me. So I'm going to have to hold the order until the invoice is paid for those items that are requested. I know sometimes we get people saying, hey, can you, piece is broken, and or I'm missing a rondelle or a marker or whatever from my order. Can you send it? We will always send it. We don't have a problem with that, but shipping cost is crazy right now. And so we ask all our customers, and it's never a problem, on the order and the comments when you check out, just put down there the part number which has the color and the part number or and quantity of an item that you're missing or was broke, and we'll drop it in your order. Not a problem. Now, if it's like I'm missing 15 pieces or whatever, that one would probably require an email and let us know what's going on. I've gotten a few emails and say, hey, look, I'm missing some pieces. I took a picture of it. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're missing pieces and you take a picture of the set with missing pieces, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean they're missing if they're not in the picture. But we always, we try to always believe our customers because we're fallible here. We make mistakes. We try not to. I get onto the guys about checking, double checking, but we try to trust everybody. And we've had, like I said, we've been burned a few times on people, but I tend to trust people before I don't trust. I get burned once, but you know, my wise years, it usually doesn't happen a second time. But anyway, um, do that for us. We haven't any problem giving you pieces that things were broke or bent or missing. So you help us out. We drop it in the box on your next order. It goes out, saves us on shipping, keeps costs down. So, and speaking of, like I said before, we haven't had price increases here at HBG in a while. So you'll probably start seeing over the next couple of weeks some increase in pricing. We got to do that. I've been in business right at 10 years now, believe it or not, and we've had minimal price increases on stuff, especially with the acrylics and the battle pieces and the rondelles. So we're going to have to adjust in the next couple of weeks for the next new year. Shipping has as you can tell, gotten crazy, especially over Christmas. People here in the U.S., we're used to getting, if you can go from East Coast to West Coast in 3 to 4 days, not a problem. Through these holidays, it's been taking 3 weeks, up to 3 weeks, I should say. Some packages, I mailed one to California December 7th to one of my designers. He still has not received it. And it was sent priority mail. So it's crazy. And I know the international people are, same problem, especially going to Canada, anytime, or I should say abroad, gets stuck in customs and it just seems to take forever. I know our USPS, United States Postal Service, is backed up big time. And I guess they're not allocating, so much overtime, and so the packages are just sitting there. And some of you are going, "Hey, it's not moving; it's still in your warehouse." No, packages are not in our warehouse. We ship daily, Monday through up to last week through Saturday. We ship and we drop off. What's the problem is they're not scanning. The packages on a timely basis, and sometimes they're just getting piled on top of each other. So there's a package sitting there and more get piled on top and more getting piled on top, and they're not getting the old ones. They're just grabbing what's on top. So it's not the best system. I apologize. It's out of our hands. But if you don't receive something, um, I'm hoping next week people should start seeing their items show up. We'll always take care of our customers. So, and we'll put a claim in for the United States Postal Service and find out what's going on. Where we do have other ways of getting, things to you, UPS, and we've re-added FedEx back. So, there's two uh, good sources there, and we are going to try. I am trying to find a happy medium to get some reduced shipping. So I've been talking with my carriers, and so I'm working on that. So hopefully in the next few weeks we should hopefully see something on that. I'm going to try to get something together. So anyway, I know some of this is just chat on what's here, what's not, but I'm hoping everyone keep up with the website. Before I did add the box game tab now, which has the Shores of Tripoli. You should probably see. I want to carry 6 to 12 games that are this kind of style game that my customers would be inclined to play. Short and Axis and Ally style. So you should see some more coming in. Like I said, I do have the YouTube and the Facebook tabs there now. So look at that. And if you do have a YouTube channel and you'd like to be on the list, send me an email, doug@historicalboardgaming.com, and I'll get you added there. So I'm going to end it with 2 years ago, my wife and I were on a cruise ship, and we got to go, I guess we got on there like on the 22nd, and we got back on the 3rd of January. So we were there through Christmas and New Year's. So, and New Year's being our anniversary, it was really nice. So I'm gonna leave it with a little video of, on the ship, of us, and you can it'll just be a couple minutes. You can watch it or turn it off. But I appreciate everyone. Thank you for making HBG everything they are. I hope to have another great year next year, and I appreciate everyone's patronage and keeping up with all the new and fun stuff. Appreciate it. Bye.
11, 10.